Humpty hump. Do the Humpty hump. Do the Humpty hump. Hey everybody, I'm Ross the Boss, and I want to talk sports with you, cowboy.
Watch me do the Humpty hump. Yeah, that's the break, y'all.
Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. We got some great stuff going on this weekend. It's only Thursday. Again, I will make my Kentucky Derby picks, actually. I got some crazy exotic picks. Give you guys everything. I've been looking at it. For sure, I don't think the favorite's going to win now. I have some great analysis on this. Wait for tomorrow. We'll talk about it. NBA, let's start with that. Last night, Utah looked good, man. I mean, they were hitting their shots. I mean, Joe English, like 7 for 9 with threes, 27 points. Joe English, the guy who was cut from the Clippers, he's tearing it up. Wow. Utah looked good. I don't think they won the series, but I'll give them the credit. Tonight, Cleveland, they're back, baby. They're in Toronto. They're playing the Raptors. The spread's saying 6. We're taking the Raptors tonight. I think they'll pull it together. I don't see them losing 2 in a row at home, but they are playing LeBron. Nothing will surprise me. But Toronto's my pick. Other game that's going on tonight, it's going to be a tough one too. It's going to be Philadelphia. They're playing Boston. Boston won the first game. We're taking Philadelphia. I think they'll bounce back. They'll bounce. I think they have a better squad. It's 4.5 points. We'll see what happens, but we'll take the Sixers. I did pick the Sixers to win the series. Hockey, I was 2 for 2 last night. I tore it up. I had both winners. Gave you guys, San Jose, and I forgot who else played, but San Jose won. Oh, and also gave you guys the somebody else. But tonight, it's going to be good tonight. It's going to be Winnipeg's going to win tonight. They're at home against Nashville, and I'm taking the Penguins tonight. Also, I think they'll bounce back against the Capitals. So tonight, I know they're both favorites, but I still feel Winnipeg at home is tough. I'll be wearing my white. You'll be wearing your white. Another story I read. This is a great story, actually. It made me kind of sad. But the Washington Redskins sent their cheerleaders to Costa Rica to hang out with some of their sponsors. This is 2013. They gave the girls a plane ticket, a place to stay, and food vouchers. When they got there, there were I think there were 12 or 15 of them. They got there, they took their passports so they couldn't leave, so they had power on them, right? And then they told them their itinerary. Their itinerary was, okay, you guys are going to do a topless photo shoot at the pool so all the sponsors can see you topless. And then afterwards, you're going to have dinner with the sponsors. You want to escort them to dinner and, dancing or whatever. I'm sure you guys don't mind, right? I mean, really? I mean, it's how much closer can you get to prostitution than this? First of all, they're making these girls pose topless? Cheerleaders? It's just coming out today, 2018. This happened 5 years ago. Shame on the Redskins. That's disgusting. I mean, for a team to use power like that and they take away their passports. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but I'm pretty sure that's against the law. I mean, is it sex trafficking? I don't know what it is. But again, just to read, you got to read this report. I mean, it's just amazing the stuff they told these cheerleaders they had to do in Costa Rica. And they weren't even paying them. At least they can treat them like prostitutes and pay them, right? They're not even paying these girls. Here's a ticket, here's a food voucher, who knows what that's good for. And you're basically on the mercy with them because they have your passport, so you can't leave. You're stuck. And I guess I did read that when they were leaving in the nightclub at 3 a.m, the police stopped them thinking they were prostitutes. They said, hey, where's your passport? We don't have our passport. The Redskins took it away. And they kind of laughed and, they let them go. But still, it's just embarrassing. Another thing that's going on, a couple big announcements in retirement. Ichiro, the great hitter from Seattle. Seattle announced today that he is no longer on the active roster. He's 44 years old, and he's actually like, I know he's like if you combine his hits from Japan and the United States, he's the all-time hit leader. That's how good he is. He's going to be a front office job with the Mariners. He's going to stay working in baseball, but he's no longer going to be in the field. It's kind of sad. I loved Ichiro. I thought he, in his prime, he was the best hitter I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of hitters. I mean, that guy was always 200 hits a year, always hit over 320, 330, stole bases, monster. Well, he's retired. He's not going to be playing anymore. Hope you guys got to see him live. Another person announced he's retiring, which you kind of knew, Jason Witten. He's going to quit playing football. He'll be in the Monday Night Football booth for ESPN, making his $4 million a year. Good move on Jason Witten's part. I mean, he's coming out with his mind, with his health, some of his health, but good move. I thought he lost a step last year. Good move on his end, though. We're excited for him to be in the booth. He's actually kind of pretty articulate and pretty funny, and I'm sure he has some really good stories that he's going to share with us. But it's, again, it's all good. And then again, tonight we got NBA, we got NHL, and don't forget tomorrow, Kentucky Derby analysis. I am probably one of the best handicappers in the country when it comes to horses. I live and breathe horse racing. I will astonish you what to do, what to bet. You got to listen tomorrow. I'm Ross the Boss, and I love talking sports with you, cowboy.